The 2026 Masters Tournament has delivered exactly what golf fans crave: drama, tension, and a leaderboard packed with elite talent. But as the final round at Augusta National Golf Club approaches, the spotlight is firmly on one man, Rory McIlroy, holding the top position heading into Sunday. McIlroy is closer than ever to adding another green jacket to his legacy. Yet, while fans around the world are watching with anticipation, an unexpected voice from inside a rival camp has added an extra layer of intrigue to the story. That voice belongs to Jena Sims, the wife of five-time major champion Brooks Koepka. A surprising reaction from the Koepka campus. McIlroy surged to the top of the leaderboard. Sims took to social media to share her thoughts. Reposting an update about McIlroy's position, she added a simple but loaded caption, "Praying Rory doesn't blow it." At first glance, the message might seem supportive. But given the long-standing competitive tension between McElroy and Kepka, it carries a subtle edge, one that golf fans immediately picked up on. The relationship between McElroy and Kepka has never been straightforward. Over the years, it has evolved into a mix of rivalry, mutual respect, and occasional public banter. Moments like this only fuel the narrative that, even off the course, the competition never truly stops. Back in early 2024, when McElroy publicly softened his stance on LIV golf, admitting he may have been too critical, Sims responded with a pointed Instagram story. Posting a photo of McElroy, she captioned it, "New Year, New Rory." Around the same time, Koepka himself added fuel to the fire by sharing a meme of Kermit the Frog sipping tea, a classic symbol of subtle mockery. These interactions, while lighthearted on the surface, highlight the ongoing dynamic between the two camps. Rivalry meets respect. Despite the occasional social media jabs, the relationship between McElroy and Koepka is not purely adversarial. In fact, there is a genuine level of respect between the two golfers. When Koepka made his return to the PGA Tour, McElroy was among those who welcomed him back warmly. Speaking publicly, McElroy praised Koepka's competitive spirit and acknowledged his value to the game. This duality, competition mixed with camaraderie, is part of what makes their story so compelling. They are not just rivals, they are also peers who understand the pressures and demands of elite golf. Both players have built remarkable careers, each securing 5 major championships. They've shared practice rounds at Augusta and even live near each other in South Florida. Yet, when tournament time arrives, especially at an event as prestigious as the Masters Tournament, friendships take a back seat to ambition. Koepka's position in the tournament. While much of the attention is on McElroy, Koepka himself has quietly put together a solid performance. After 3 rounds, he sits at T15 with a score of 4 under par. His rounds of 72, 69, and 71 reflect a steady but unspectacular showing. With 15 birdies and 11 bogeys, Koepka has demonstrated flashes of brilliance but hasn't quite found the consistency needed to challenge for the lead. Still, Koepka is known for his ability to rise to the occasion, particularly in major championships. Even from a distance, his presence on the leaderboard adds another layer of pressure for McElroy. McElroy's dominant performance. If Koepka has been steady, McElroy has been exceptional. Heading into the final round, McElroy sits at 11 under par, following rounds of 67, 65, and 73. His performance has been built on a combination of power, precision, and smart course management. One of the most impressive aspects of his game this week has been his driving distance. Averaging over 330 yards off the tee, McElroy has consistently put himself in advantageous positions. Combined with a greens in regulation rate of nearly 67%, he has given himself countless opportunities to score, and score he has. With 19 birdies and only 6 bogeys through 3 rounds, McElroy has maintained a balance between aggression and control. His ability to avoid big mistakes has been particularly crucial, especially at a course like Augusta, where a single error can quickly derail a round. The shadow of 2011. As dominant as McElroy has been, there is one lingering narrative that refuses to fade: the memory of 2011. That year, McElroy entered the final round of the Masters with a 4-shot lead, seemingly on the brink of victory. What followed, however, became one of the most infamous collapses in golf history. A disastrous back 9 saw him card an 80, including a triple bogey on the 10th hole, followed by additional mistakes that sent him tumbling down the leaderboard. He ultimately finished tied for 1-5. It is a moment that has defined his relationship with Augusta ever since, and it is precisely why Sims' comment, "Praying Rory doesn't blow it," resonates so strongly. It taps into a shared memory among golf fans, a reminder that no lead at Augusta is ever truly safe. A different approach in 2026 this time, however, McElroy appears determined to rewrite the narrative. In the weeks leading up to the tournament, he immersed himself in preparation, even staying in Augusta for 3 weeks prior to the event. This extended stay allowed him to fine-tune every aspect of his game, from putting to short game precision. The results are evident not just in his score but in his consistency. Through 3 rounds, McElroy has maintained a bogey rate significantly lower than the field average. He has limited double bogeys to just 1, a critical factor in maintaining his lead. More importantly, his mindset appears to have evolved. Rather than focusing on protecting his lead, a strategy that often leads to conservative play and increased pressure, McElroy has emphasized freedom and aggression. "I don't want to protect the lead," he said. "I want to keep playing freely." This approach reflects a deeper understanding of both the course and his own mental game, blocking out the noise. Another key element of McElroy's strategy has been his ability to shut out distractions. In an era where social media commentary, media analysis, and fan expectations can easily overwhelm athletes, McElroy has chosen to narrow his focus. "I know I have the lead," he said. "I don't need to constantly look at the scoreboard. My world is my own." This mindset allows him to stay present, focusing on each shot rather than the bigger picture. It is a crucial skill, particularly in a high-pressure environment like the Masters. The stakes on Sunday as the final round begins, the stakes could not be higher. A victory would not only add another major title to McElroy's resume but also solidify his place among the greatest players in the history of the sport. It would also serve as redemption, a chance to finally conquer the ghosts of Augusta. For Koepka, while a win may be out of reach, the opportunity to finish strong remains. And for Sims, her viral comment ensures that, no matter the outcome, she will remain part of the conversation. A tournament defined by drama. The beauty of the Masters lies in its unpredictability. Augusta National has a unique ability to test every aspect of a golfer's game: technical skill, strategic thinking, and mental resilience. Leads can vanish in an instant. Momentum can shift with a single swing. And history can be rewritten in the span of a few holes. As McElroy steps onto the course for the final round, he carries not just a scorecard advantage but also the weight of expectation, from fans, from rivals, and from his own past. Final thoughts: the 2026 Masters is shaping up to be a defining moment in Rory McIlroy's career. With a strong lead, a refined mindset, and weeks of preparation behind him, he has positioned himself for success. Yet, as history has shown, nothing at Augusta is guaranteed. Meanwhile, the subtle commentary from Jena Sims adds an unexpected twist, reminding everyone that the drama of golf extends beyond the fairways and greens. Whether McElroy secures victory or faces another heartbreak, one thing is certain: all eyes will be on Augusta National as the final chapter of this year's Masters unfolds. And as fans watch every shot, one question will linger: will Rory McIlroy finally finish the job?